Hello and welcome back to another video. So today, well actually first of all, long time no see. Been a bit busy, but I wanted to come back on here to just put a quick video out. So it's not like a full build video, but it is a video that I actually got inspired by Miss Griffey because she did a move-in ready build, and like a move-in ready build video, and then I was like, oh, like I love making move-in ready build videos, but I've never like made a video on it. But I was like, I'd like to do that too, and I got inspired by her. So go check out Miss Griffey's move-in ready video. Great video, and I really like it. And so yeah, I wanted to make a video like that, and I thought, why not? I know a lot of people like move-in ready builds, which are basically like shelves, just that you kind of add the typical stuff that you would have in a house that you're moving into. That's why they're called move-in ready. So like bathroom appliances, kitchen appliances, stuff like that, like floor plan, flooring, walls, all that. And yeah, this is actually I don't think it's my second official, move-in ready build, but it is the like second one that I posted about, I think, because the first one I did one back in the like I think summer, and that one got like a lot of likes on TikTok, and it ended up getting 2,000 downloads on the gallery for the like non-base game version, and then the base game version ended up getting like around 1,000, I think, which for me was a lot because my builds never really did more than like 200, I think, before that, or like 300 downloads. And then I think I've had one that did 500 before that, but that was like really big for me because I had a lot of people asking me the name, and like, they couldn't find my gallery page and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like a lot of people wanted to download that, and I was really happy because obviously, it's like a pleasure to have people like really like your builds, and to really want to play in your builds, and decorate your builds. And so I really like that. But yeah, I like doing these type of like move-in ready shells just because I know a lot of people prefer that over fully furnished builds, because obviously when I'm furnishing a build, I have like a specific set of sims in mind, or a specific style of furnishing in mind, whereas like obviously the person who downloads it might have something different style, and this way I can do like, I guess, some of the most tedious parts, like the outside landscaping and stuff like that, and like the actual like like structure of the house, while the person who downloads it can just really worry about like decorating. So I really like doing this, and I know a lot of people like when people build this type of style, or I guess this type of build. But yeah, I ended up doing this type of build because I actually am moving a sim family into this build. I typically like to, when my sims move house, I kind of do it in a there's like a transitional period. It's not like I don't just move them into a house that's fully furnished. I like to really have them, I'm sorry for the noise, there's like a plane flying above. I like to have them bring like some furniture, or maybe all their furniture, from their old house, and then I like to move them into a house that kind of coincides with their income. So I wouldn't move them into like a mansion right away unless they were very rich, or they like hit the lottery, or just got like a really good job and saved up for years. Typically I move them into a house that is very realistic in terms of their money. So yeah, I ended up doing this house, which is, I wanted to go for those houses because I have a lot of houses like this in my area, houses that look very small from the front, and then when you see them from the back, you're like, holy, like that's really big, bigger than I thought. So that was kind of my idea, that this house is very small from the front, but in the back it's quite large. And in addition, previous owners made an addition to it. They added like basically an extension to the kitchen. The kitchen used to be quite narrow. Basically where the bump out starts is where the back wall of the house would have been. And so they basically extended the kitchen, added a master bathroom, and added a bathroom. Obviously this isn't like a fully renovated, it's like a partially renovated. So this bump out is new, the kitchen is new, the master bathroom is new, and then the flooring that I've put up here in the hallway is new, but everything else is basically the same. You kind of see that in the downstairs, like storage area, laundry room, and bathroom, how like old paneling and this old flooring, and the bathroom's really old. You can kind of see like that certain parts of the house got less renovation than other parts. But yeah, I think this is like really realistic, and over time, the same family who moves in here, they can renovate it as time goes by, or just leave it like that until they sell. But yeah, this is basically what I always do with sim families. I try to have a transitional period when they're moving into a new place, so most of the house is probably going to be like empty, and they buy things as they go, they decorate as they go. There's like a lot of moving boxes. That's like what happened with my current family, the Durans. They had a transitional period when they moved to Solani, and yeah, that's basically it. That's basically all I have to say about this build. But yeah, let me know if you want me to make like any other type of move-in ready houses in like a different style, or if you have any build ideas, or gameplay ideas. I want to get back into making videos, but I just have like there's a lot of noise in my house, unfortunately, so that kind of gets in the way of like voiceovers like that. But yeah, just let me know. And I think that's basically it. There's been a lot going on in The Sims, the like marketplace. And I don't want to like drag on. Like, I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it by now, but yeah, marketplace. I have mixed feelings because at the same time, I think this is good for console players. I think console players are really forgotten a lot of the times. Unfortunately, you know, they can't really enjoy a lot of the stuff that us PC players, you know, like us computer players can enjoy in terms of like mods and just other aspects or outside aspects that make the game like 1,000,000,000 times more enjoyable. But also makes me sad that like they'll most likely have to pay. I know they said there was gonna be like free options, but I feel like those free options might not be. It might be like single item CC. Like I doubt there'll be kits, and if they're like little packs of CC, I wonder if they're going to be like high, high quality, like the type that, you know, regular PC players are used to. But yeah, but also I feel like, I guess a lot of maybe CC creators feel like they would rather start monetizing their CC. I know the cut was like 30/70, which is like less than ideal, but that seems to be like a regular, like that seems to be like what most people or like what most business deals are, because I know like streamers, I think most of the time get 30/70 on certain platforms. And so yeah, I guess this is something that CC creators feel like they need to do. Because I mean the economy, you know, the economy is you know, things are expensive, so there's that. I don't want to like completely shit on CC creators because for a long time they've been doing things for free. The perma paywalling though is kind of interesting to me because I always thought that wasn't allowed, but apparently now it is. But yeah, that's the one. I will not be buying anything on the marketplace because I've never paid for CC ever. So to even think about starting to pay for CC is so wild to me. But I wonder if mods will be included in this marketplace or if it's just items like CC. But yeah, such a wild concept. You know, I felt like it's just the timing's so weird because it seems like The Sims is like, you know, nearing its end in terms of like, just because like how much more can the game itself like withstand of just keeping like just adding and adding more content. So I just didn't expect I just thought they weren't going to do a marketplace at all. I know The Sims 3 is like a big marketplace game, so I just didn't think that this game was going to have a marketplace. But yeah, apparently, I guess it is now. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, we're nearing the end of this video, and I guess that's basically all I have to say. I'll add in screenshots, but there's not much to really see in the build. It's like empty, but I will add screenshots, and yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I guess goodbye. Thank you for watching if you stayed till the end, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.